Chuck Richter from AngelsWin.com. Here I am with Caden Dana, the Angels' #1 prospect. Caden, how you doing?
Great. How are you?
Good, good. Hey, how would you evaluate your season so far? I mean, so far so good. You're looking good.
Consistent.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would say. Just more consistent than I was last year.
Yeah. Anything different from growth-wise or pitch, repertoire-wise from last year to this year?
A little bit, yeah. I think my slider's a little harder. But general, just mindset, obviously, is probably the biggest difference from last year.
Yeah. What do you feel like you need to work on to get to the next level at the big leagues? I know that I can't find any flaws in your game, but I meant if you felt like you need to work on something, what would it be?
Trying to just hold my composure. I feel like to get up there, it's easy to let the nerves take over. So
yeah,
probably being able to control that is probably going to be the hardest challenge for me.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your pitches, your repertoire. Like, what do you throw?
Go four seam, a spike curveball, and a slider, and it's kind of like a split changeup.
Okay. Is that a new addition, split changeup? Or?
No, I kind of split my middle fingers a little bit. They're pretty wide, and I've been throwing it since I got to Pro Bowl.
Is it a good 2-strike pitch for you? Get
Sometimes.
the punch out?
Yeah, it depends on the hitter. But yeah, I mean that comes along with like seeing things throughout the game.
Sure. Yeah. What has been your best start today? Whether I mean career-wise, even amateur, going back to high school or pro ball, something that's your most memorable start.
Most memorable start. I mean, pro ball. I would have to say I started on the 4th of July in Eugene last year. That was very cool. That was probably one of the biggest crowds, 7,000 or 8,000 people, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, big league camp this year, starting against the White Sox. That was probably the coolest one.
That's cool.
Yeah, Trout in center field, which was mind blowing. But yeah, it was cool.
That must have been surreal to just have Trout behind you.
Yeah, it was the last out of my outing. It was I was like, oh, he's got it. I was like, wait, it's my Trout. It's cool though.
Who were some of your favorite players and teams growing up? And is there a pitcher or two that you kind of model your game after on the mound?
I don't really model anyone after anyone. But I mean, growing up, I was always a Red Sox fan. My grandpa worked at Fenway for 10 years, and so I was always a hitter watcher. So I watched David Ortiz.
Yeah, Samuel just answered the same thing. He's a Red Sox guy, and David Ortiz was his guy.
Yeah, I'm I watched Josh Hamilton a lot, but just lefty hitters. That's all I watched. And, I honestly didn't really watch pitchers growing up.
Really?
Yeah, thought I was gonna be a hitter.
Yeah. Wow. Sometimes you don't know what your destiny is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Have the Angels given you any indication about throttling down your innings pitch as the season kind of comes to an end here with about 7 weeks left?
No, they haven't really said anything. I mean, so far right now it's just off a leash, which is nice. They're letting me go, which I like. Trying to let me feel comfortable and get used to that.
And I could say, as from a fan's perspective, running a fan site, that it's good to see that, to see how long you can go. I hate it when guys get pulled in the 5th inning, and they still got more in the tank.
Yeah.
I know they're trying to save their arms for the future, but kind of like what the Angels are doing here with you in particular.
Yeah.
Who's one major league hitter, if you were to make it to the big leagues, that you would like to face and strike out?
Probably just because I'm from New York and I would love to pitch in Yankee Stadium, probably Aaron Judge.
Samuel Aldegari said the same thing.
Yeah, I'm saying if I'm back home, I have my family at the game, family friends at the game, and I punch out Aaron Judge, that'd be a big memory.
He mentioned Judge and Ohtani.
Yeah.
So that's funny. Okay, real quick. Lighter side. Favorite movie? What's your go-to? You can watch it over and over and over.
Troy.
Troy. Oh, good one. I mean, you do kind of look like.
That's what I'm trying to pull off here.
Yeah, Achilles, man. Favorite song, artist? What's your genre of music?
I listen to a lot of EDM right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right now, a favorite song.
It's good workout music too.
Yeah. I gotta say, it's called Tears in Ibiza, and my teammate actually put me on. So,
really? Well,
yeah.
put it on my Spotify. Check it out.
Should. It's good.
You play video games? Any favorite video games?
A little bit. I mean, Fortnite was always a big one for me.
Yeah.
I started playing that new NCAA game.
Oh, there you go.
Right now, it's probably just Fortnite.
Yeah. What's a perfect day look like for you away from the ballpark?
Coffee and breakfast in the morning with friends and family, gym, golf, and then a steak dinner.
That is so funny. Logan O'Hoppy 2 years ago asked him the same question. He said the exact same thing: breakfast, coffee with family, workout, and then a steak dinner.
I can do that every day for the rest of my life.
You guys are built the same way too. I mean, all right. Last question. I know this is way ahead, but when you're done playing baseball, what does your next career look like?
I definitely want to be down in West Palm, in Florida. So I think probably looking into some real estate down there. I mean, I would have no problem like working at a golf course or something like that, caddying or something, like just doing any job outdoors. I would do that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Caden, thank you so much for your time today, and best of luck. And we'll see you in Anaheim soon.
Appreciate it.
All right. Take care now.